Hi, I'm Chris Jones here in the Opubco studio with Jordan Rubin, best-selling author. Welcome to Oklahoma City.
Great to be here.
Tell us why you're in Oklahoma City on this 200-city tour.
Well, we're in week 8 of what we call the Perfect Way to America tour. We are campaigning in 2008 in a 45-foot red, white, and blue bus, but we're not asking for votes or campaign dollars. We're not even caucusing, Chris, because I'm not quite sure what that means. But what we are trying to get people to do is to change their diets, change their lives, and ultimately change their world. And we believe, as your mayor declared Oklahoma City on a diet to lose 1 million pounds, that we can help catalyze that effort through health food stores, churches. We're adopting 2 families in Oklahoma City where we're going to take them through our year-long program. And we've just had a good time here in windy and cold Oklahoma. But we started out in San Diego, California, the first of the year, and made our way up the coast, then across the country. And in Oklahoma, which is middle America, I think there's a real need for people to understand principles by which they can once and for all win the Battle of the Bulge.
And you even want to transform the family dog, I hear.
Well, unfortunately, some of the families we've adopted have said, well, we eat this, we eat this, we eat this, but we feed our dog really well. So, the truth is, if you want to have healthy children and even healthy pets, the best way to do it is to live a healthy life yourself. So it's amazing what can happen when you change the dynamic in a family of how they eat. And our goal is not to have somebody eat for, this particular fad, but to eat for your perfect weight. So if you weigh 300 pounds, there's probably a 160-pound healthy person inside of you. And so we have a book called Perfect Way to America, and we developed an online wellness coach that actually gives up to 216 profiles where you can determine the best diet, exercise program, cleansing regimen, and even stress-reducing exercises so that you can eat, think, and live for your perfect weight.
You know all about loss of health and what can happen when people are ill and they don't eat right, don't you, Rubin?
Absolutely. About 12 years ago, I was suffering from multiple illnesses, including Crohn's disease. I had rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes. I lost a lot of weight. I was 104 pounds in a wheelchair. And so for me, I learned how to regain my health. Medicine failed. Natural cures failed. I regained my health through a 4,000-year-old program that I called later the Maker's Diet. And ever since that day, I've been sharing a message of health and hope with others, whether somebody's sick, giving them hope to get well, or if somebody's well, giving them hope to stay there. But now we're going after what I believe to be the greatest threat of our nation's health, and that is this obesity epidemic that is worldwide. And right here in Oklahoma, a state where, obviously people have certain appetites and certain cultural predispositions to eating, but there's a real need for health here, and there's a real hunger for it, no pun intended.
And people want information that they can really use, and they don't want a quick fix anymore, I don't think, do they? They want a total program.
Absolutely. And for example, we have so many different principles in our program. As I mentioned, there's eating for your perfect weight. There's a section on drinking for your perfect weight and how drinking enough water can be one of the greatest ways to be healthy in general. We know that, but we really don't do it. We talk about snacking for your perfect weight and how you can actually prevent eating poorly by being strategic in your snacking. We have a supplement program that has been based on clinical human research that shows amazing ways to reduce both body fat and overall weight. We also have a cleansing for your perfect weight program. We want you to get fit for your perfect weight, which is an exercise system that you can finally put to use that doesn't require a gym membership, expensive equipment, or spandex. And I think we can all be happy about that.
I think so too. People are worried about where can they get the money to do some of these things that they think they need to do to lose weight. And this book shows they don't need the money to do something like that.
Absolutely. Not only that, we're giving away hopefully 650,000 copies of Perfect Way to America all over the nation. And in fact, in Oklahoma, there are many great places such as Aiken's Health Food Stores, the Health Food Center, and we're doing a great weekend event at Victory Church where everyone who comes Friday night will get a free copy of Perfect Way to America and free membership to our online wellness coach. We want to make sure that you can do everything needed to get healthy, and finances doesn't have to be a barrier. Yes, it's more expensive to eat healthy organic food. Yes, there's more resources pouring in to wellness if you want to have a non-toxic or a green type of a home. But the point is, until you're drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, and forgiving those that hurt you, those things are all free, by the way, you don't need to worry about other things. So you're going to learn 100 things you can do to change your life, and probably 50 of them cost you nothing, but can mean everything to your life.
You're talking about a total picture of health.
Picture. And we need it. We need an entire health makeover. We've adopted families in different cities, and I've gone into the fridges, the freezers, and the pantries, and we've done some surgery, let's say. And it really does amaze me, as I've kind of been eating healthy for a number of years, it amazes me that people really do eat the things that we think cause disease. But when you see the multicolored marshmallow cereals, and when you see all the candy and all the junk food, you see all the unhealthy additives and artificial sweeteners, flavors and colors and preservatives getting fed to our kids, we realize why our nation is at such a crisis, and we're only getting worse and worse as it comes to obesity, being overweight, and diabetes. And
well,
it's killing us.
Change can be good, can't it?
It can.
Well, how can people find out where you will be and learn about this and get your book?
Absolutely. Well, perfectweightamerica.com is your one-stop shop for all things Perfect Weight America. It'll tell you where the tour is that particular week. So if you've got a friend or a loved one in another state, they may be able to get a free book, they can come to a free seminar, or they can join the online wellness coach for 12 months where you're going to get daily recipes, eating plans, fitness prescription, everything you need to get healthy to reach your perfect weight in 2008.